Here's a fun topic for you. Not seeing family and friends can significantly shorten a person's life. I say fun. That's not necessarily fun. Leigh Richardson is a mental health expert. Joins us now. Counselor Leigh Richardson. Appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me.
So I don't know if fun is the right word to describe this story, but it means that we're happier when we're around other people. How about we put it like this? Not seeing family and friends can seriously shorten a person's life. That's a new study out there, Leigh. What's your reaction to that?
I think that's exactly right. Clayton, I think loneliness will kill you. And I've seen studies that show how loneliness impacts almost up to 35% your chance of having heart disease or a stroke or dementia. We're social beings. We need to be engaged. We need to be participating with other people.
Yeah. Now, this seems like this would be a study that could have been relevant in COVID, but this isn't because you're not able to see people. It's just in some cases, people are choosing not to be around other people. Is that right?
Well, it is. And it looked at older adults, 55 and older. And, it gets harder. The older we get, it gets harder to make new friends. When you have kids, you have that common cause to rally around. And the older we get, the more distributed we get. People move, and it just gets harder to initiate, to get out there, go to a health club, join some type of group setting that will help you to meet those people.
Yeah, this study found that 39% increase in the risk of death for individuals who never received visits from friends or family. And again, that study is published in the BMC Medical Journal. So, yeah, it looks like that is a reality for us. What is it exactly, though, about not seeing family and friends that can shorten our lives? Is it just the loneliness and the emotions that comes with? How does that physically impact us?
Well, I think the loneliness and the emotions that does come with that, it all comes with that the brain is attached to the body. You can't separate the two. The body keeps score of everything that's going on in the brain. So if you're feeling isolated, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling nobody cares, the first way that you see that for a lot of people is in the energy level. I just don't have the energy to get up and go do that. And I've talked to clients about how, there's go to the health club on Sundays. You can play pickleball. It's an open court.
Yeah, and it's especially important this time of year, isn't it, too? Because the holidays, I know a lot of those feelings can be driven home a little bit more during this time of year.
Absolutely, because we think we put the expectation on ourselves. This is the time of year I should be surrounded by friends and family. But they are not coming to see me, and that car drives both ways. And I think that's one thing that is so hard for many of us is to initiate the action.
We're with brain health coach Leigh Richardson with the Brain Performance Center, good friend of the show here at DFW's Morning News. About a minute left. Leigh, I guess last thing to ask you is people who are in this situation, who don't necessarily plan or aren't sure how they're going to see friends or family over the holidays, making that extra effort, getting that plan, going to that pickleball court, it can make a big difference. So what do you encourage people just to make that jump?
I encourage people to reach out to someone they feel close enough to and say, can you help me do this? Or can you hold me accountable? Can you call me and remind me tomorrow morning that I said I was going to do this? Because sometimes a little bit of accountability can provide a little bit of motivation.
Right. I feel pumped up just right now. That's why you have a brain health coach. Leigh Richardson, appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Leigh Richardson, Brain Performance Center, brain health coach here in the Metroplex. Leigh Richardson, always great to have her on the show. All right.